Alright, today's adventure. We're going to go down Arcadia and check out a motorcycle event, a Kikbak event. It's going on right now. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there, but we're good to go.
In 600 feet at the traffic circle, continue straight to stay on Sierra Madre Avenue.
Something weird. It was giving me a throttle abnormal, which is unusual. I don't get that error ever. But I did mess with the wires a little bit before I took off, so maybe that's it. Why are you stopping? Idiots. Drive fast. Like, pick a lane, man. Just not this lane, please. This lane's taken. I'm gonna go around a roundabout, then go around the roundabout. But don't stop for a roundabout. Cold. Much colder than I was expecting. I almost want to put my backpack up front just so I got extra warmth. I have a habit of grabbing my chest every time I look behind me because I'm trying to support my phone, but my phone's not in my pocket. Now I could zigzag. I'm just gonna go this way. Wide. So this guy can't drop. If I ride behind this Range Rover, I can block some of the wind. Although he's moving pretty fast. I need a bigger wall, like a box stand or something. There we go, now we're in the draft. If you ever get cold on a bike, you just gotta get within a car length of a big vehicle. And just stop that wind from hitting you. There we go. slowly squeeze through here. Squeeze through here. Squeeze me. Keep going. There's a big jump. I still want to maintain about 40 miles per hour, but I don't want to go too slow. I don't want to hold up traffic, and I don't want to go too fast to burn all my juice, so I have enough juice to get home. Because I am running on one battery charge, there and back. And I don't know how efficient going a steady 40 miles an hour is comparatively to going up and down a mountain or accelerating, decelerating. I assume it's the same as a car. A regulated speed is usually more efficient than going faster or slower. Traffic right here is just insane. Now, I don't even really need to look at the GPS because I basically have to go this direction until I get to Arcadia. Little egg timer is going crazy up there. That battery's just a little bit outside of where it needs to be. I'm going to move a little bit more into traffic here right now just because there's a lot of cars and they can't see around me. Looking forward to going slower on the way home, being warmer. Oh, double Cybertrucks? They gotta ride in packs so that they're safer. Oh, here comes the sun. Right here, sunlight. Oh, it's so warm. Oh, I'm soaking it up. Just there for molitos. I think we're going to go this way until we hit Myrtle, and then we're going to do a little dance. Which isn't too much farther. I'd say we're halfway there. I like this Sur-Ron throttle, but it has one drawback, and that's it jiggles a little bit while you're on it, and you could feel like the bumps that you accelerate and decelerate from just because you're pulling on it a little bit. Just gonna go for it. mountain. So what are we invited to? Still squeaky when we brakey, but let's not brake. It still wants me to do some type of a street down Ivy or something. I haven't got there yet. As soon as I get to Myrtle, I'll do a redirect. The only problem right now is I can't hear the GPS in this wind. I don't even know if you guys are hearing me, but I almost need a Bluetooth headphone to hear where I'm at in one ear. I really don't like to ride with things in my ears because you can't hear nothing. It's already dangerous enough, you know. Going for it. And if I have it in my pocket, it would be okay, but I've got pockets in this shirt right now. Oh, it's a four-way stop. Oh, it's a turning lane stop. There's no cars to turn, so that's good. Good use. Let's go. Alright, we're almost to Myrtle. A lot of this is downhill, but I've only gotten about 8% of battery life, so I should be fine. It's a lot easier to estimate on the way back. So I think we're essentially in Arcadia now. This is Magnolia, so we're probably pretty close. Let's pull over and figure this out. Just blast by this guy real quick. Trying to cut in through here. So is this Mayflower? This is probably where we need to go down. This sounds about right. Recenter. Let's keep going. Yeah. It's actually under the 210. Which is surprising. I thought we were going to go past the 210 and then north. So a little redirect. Nothing too crazy. It's traffic. E-bike cycle. This guy's not even paying attention. back in? Yeah. Yoink. Alright, let's go under P10 freeway. Oh, water. This car. %. Light work. Why are you honking? Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Alright, we are effectively under on the other side of the 210. I think it's fifth though. I think it's like one more. Let's keep going. Let's see. So we're looking for second. We're gonna make a right on second, so let's go for that. Waco, Olive Garden, Capital Seafood, no turn signal, Gateway. Oh, I can actually ride. That's good. It's good to know. I could ride the Derby if I wanted to. That's a great place to eat. Second, the one I went? Fifth? I can't remember. I think it's second, right? Yeah, 2nd Avenue. Yoink. Of course it's easier for you watching at home. But why is this guy turning? You know you can turn, right? And I don't know his invitations because he's a BMW driver with no turn signal. It's a bummer that they don't put those on those cars. Oh, I should check my map more. I got all the time. I live here now. Center. So just past the light now. Alright. So we're going to pass the light and then make a left turn. That must be it, I think. Well, there's the front of the brewery.
Take the next right onto North 2nd Avenue, then turn right.
It's funny that it told me to go this way. It's clearly that way. Yoink.
Turn right, then turn right. Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
Oh, this is it. There we go. Right here. we're gonna check out a Ryvid.
You wanna go mini?
Huh?
You wanna ride this one?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me get you over here. We're gonna hear me better. So, with these bikes, they all come with 2 keys. Proximity key, key fob. I just have it hooked here for now.
Yeah, smart.
Lock, unlock. There is a security feature, but I can show you that. So as long as it's close within range, press turn it on.
All right.
You'll see the screen light up.
Nice. I'm sure they're gonna come.
Now that you're on, right? So you'll see you have your volts here. A full charge on this battery is 84 to 85 volts.
All right.
Here's your state of charge. You're at 94%. It's your miles per hour. This is like an amp meter, but you also have your amp reading down here. You have your odometer, your battery temperature, your motor temperature and controller temperature, and then your trip meter.
Nice.
Front brake, rear brake, standard.
Yeah.
Right? It's in park, but it's a free rolling park.
Okay.
So once you put the kickstand up, this bottom button right here has one function, right? You press it once, you're in eco.
Okay.
Throttle's live.
All right.
If you press mode once, you're in sport mode.
Okay.
And if you press it again, you're back in eco. So there's sport and eco mode, that's it.
That's easy.
This button is non-existent on this bike because on the other bikes, there's a seat adjustment.
All right.
Flashers, cruise control down here, reverse, you have to hold the R down and use the throttle simultaneously.
That's smart. Yeah.
You have low beams, high beams, left blinker, right blinker, horn, throttle. It's pretty
Cool.
simple, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, let's get down.
I like the colors on it.
Yeah, so actually this is kind of a one-off because the outset this is the outset subframe and chassis.
Mhm.
The outset comes in white and red or black and gray.
Yeah.
And so we just mix matched them, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if Malik, I told you, so we have the Anthem, the outset, and this is a mini, right?
Mhm.
This is the outset bike chassis, but it uses the Anthem suspension because it's a lower, shorter travel suspension,
Smart. Yeah.
more street oriented.
Uh huh.
And then we put it on 15-inch wheels too.
Yeah.
So you could configure a bike like this, but if you looked on our website, you're only going to see those 2 models,
Yeah.
right?
That's fair.
So go ahead and sit on it.
Awesome.
And again, that bottom button will put you into gear
That's gear.
once. Now you're in eco
Mhm.
and you're live. There's
Awesome.
a little delay, but you'll feel it.
All
And
right.
I will say with the ASI controller,
Mhm.
if you're going to switch from eco to sport, just at first I recommend doing it when you're stopped
Yeah.
because it's like hitting a boost, right? If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
half throttle and you go to sport,
Yeah,
it
you're
just
gonna-
takes
you're
off.
gonna- yeah, you're gonna-
So yeah,
Get a power
be safe.
wheel.
Enjoy.
Awesome. Thank you. This is nice. I'm gonna try and avoid going in the swamp here. We're in a bicycle lane. Ego's kind of nice. You can feel it ramp up. The bike feels so solid. It's probably even stronger than a EY I Ride Pro, like an Altus. It's just so stiff. And I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's not a negative. Turn it around here. Let's pop it up into mode. Now we're in sport. Yeah, sport feels good. We'll come back around again. Yeah, it jumps up real good in speed. It's weird having a rear brake again, but it does lock up nice. It's a little touchy. They're just breaking in those pads. Yeah, it's like a Grom. It moves pretty quick. I'd love to take it out on the street, but I promised this guy I didn't want to take it on the street right now. So just taking another pass. It's not going to get away from you. You can accelerate pretty fast. It's got a big jump, but it's not the kind that's going to throw whiskey throttle you too bad. It actually feels very good. It's a really good commuter. The suspension's nice and tight. Maybe even too tight. You might. It feels very like a sport bike. Not as much like a Grom. The front's actually pretty nimble. And you can feel it's definitely recharging pretty quick. It definitely regen off the throttle. It feels good. I just feel a little lost without having a left brake. E-bikes. Looks pretty fun. Man, what would just shut down? Another mode? Park.
You're in park.
Yeah,
You're good.
Yeah, no more throttle issues. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what'd you think?
It's solid. It feels so solid.
Yeah.
It's surprising. Like, I'm so used to so many other e-bikes just feeling like, flimsy and loose,
Yeah.
But it's just built like a sport bike.
Yeah.
Suspension's real stiff and feels like it's really maneuverable.
Yeah.
It's good. It's such a weird place because it kind of feels like a Grom.
Yep.
It also feels like a sport bike at the same time, you know, like a really heavily modded Grom, you know. And I like this color pattern. I know it's a couple of them put together, but I think it's a good combo. You should have it on your website. Yeah.
Which, that's the nice thing. You can kind of do whatever you want. I mean,
having customizable pieces that you can swap in and out is real smart.
It's very, very modular.
This is the only thing that I noticed is this feels so wide to me because my brain just is naturally looking for like a small frame. And you guys put like electronics through that section?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And just a little heavier duty thickness to it, because getting something like this up on the highway.
Yeah. It feels so solid. I can't say that enough.
We get that a lot. It surprises a lot of people.
Yeah.
What did you think of the 15-inch wheels? How'd that feel?
They hook up real nice. I wasn't, it didn't scare me. I thought it was going to scare me more with in sport.
Yeah.
I think it could be a little more aggressive tune.
Okay.
But then that's coming from like a lot of like E-Ride Pros, Altus, Yeah, you won't want to throw that as your test ride,
Yeah.
But it feels really good.
I'm glad you liked it.
So this is the channel then. Your electronics probably live here, and then your controller, and then your battery down there, and then battery swappable.
Yep.
And then that's basically your frame all the way back to here.
Yep, exactly.
And then you pivot, and then your motor. That makes sense.
Yep.
I like the way it came out.
That's about it.
Yeah.
It's pretty smartly designed, I'd say. I mean, our founder is an aerospace engineer, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you can feel that in the way that it's just working so well together. The only thing I would The only thing I would do differently is getting aero to the controller. Some more air to cut in there, you know, because maybe this spin out and then have like a heat sink in there to keep the controller from overheating. Because that's, at least for most e-bikes, that's mostly heat's coming from the controller now. Even the motor isn't even that as important, you know, for getting that airflow. Although you got definitely air coming up from underneath.
I was gonna say, you'd be surprised. Our technicians, you know, open throttled this thing on the highway to run the battery all the way out and dyno it, you know. And, both examples, it's rated to, you know. I mean, we got a pretty extensive warranty on it too. So I mean, if it ever fried, for any overheating reasons, we warranty that.
And they're easy to fix, you know. It's just a component. You just swap it out, you know, and connect your wires. You know, it's no different than house wiring. But my controller, I got a Sabvoton, and it hits 180 degrees if I'm really pushing it up a hill. So it, you know, having some airflow to it definitely helps, you know. And obviously, mine's inside my frame, so you guys definitely have the advantage. You got air coming right to it here, you know. But if it just needs something passive, and even like a PC fan, wouldn't hurt. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
What's that?
Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. Of course. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
So the problem's pretty touchy. You got that fucking rotor, man. Let's get out of here.
This is dumb traffic here, man. Squeeze through. Friday night traffic's pretty crazy. I don't even know. Drive safe. That sounds cool. It looks nice. Nice Supra. Ah, 88%. Living spaces. la 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 la. La 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 la. All the way to this little. Try to go slow up here. Come on, hybrid, you can do it. That's one thing you get to see when you're on a motorcycle, is you get to see where the traffic really is. Why there's traffic. Cold, so cold. Iron Man. Should have brought a jacket. I was thinking, I think this shirt was going to be thick enough to keep me warm. Now it's like a matter of just, I'm going to get home to the campsite. That's what it is. It's Easter, not Easter, Thanksgiving weekend in the desert, and I'm just cold and I need warmth. The lights are taking forever. And the one thing I don't miss about when working from home is the commutes. Traffic, Friday night traffic. It's 40 over here. 8%. But I am close to home now. I'm not really worried about it. That's a little off though. Cars look good, but the front tire looks like it's pointing a little bit to the right. A little further, I guess. It's funny when you're like at 53 and people are still trying to pass you. All right, we're home. Now, now it updates. It was 61% all the way home, and then once it got here, it's like 43. Game over. So you gotta let off once in a while to know where it's at. All right. So cold. Everything's so cold. That was fun. I think Ryvid's got a good product there. Although I think it could be a little faster. Well, we'll see how the videos look. And I'll see you on the next one.